What's up, guys and gals? It is Swagent here, and I am bringing you my first impressions of a new demo that came out, I guess apparently today. What you're watching on the screen, it is Burnout Crash. Now, everyone should be familiar with the Burnout series and like ridiculously beautiful graphics and just straight up destruction. This is a little different. This is a top-down, like a top view, and it's kind of goofy and quirky, but it's fun. Like, the demo only gives you one level, which is the one you're seeing right now, and I played it twice, and I don't know, it's destructive and it's just fun. I can't say that enough. And pretty much there's a couple things like you don't have to worry about getting on the accelerator. You don't have to really have to worry about it because you don't have like one crash breaker and then you're done. Whatever happens beyond that is based on what the game decides for you. No, in this one, the AI, the other cars, they try to avoid you as best they can, but sometimes it's unavoidable and they crash into you and you just rack up the points and the money, and that just makes it easy. Because what happens is the crash breaker is on a timer. Now, the more destruction and chaos you cause speeds up the timer, so you can get back to back to back crash breaker if you're lucky. And I guess you can call it a kill streak, maybe. But what they do is it's a 75 car crash streak. So at 75 cars, you get the special feature, which pretty much ends the game. Now, you'll see me, I've done it twice in all the games I've played.
Fatal attraction.
So, but before I get to the special feature, what the special feature is, let me talk a little bit more about the game. Pretty much, like the first one you hit, the first streak you hit is a police barricade. So it randomly chooses like a street. On this map, it is a it's a four-way street. So it will randomly choose. It usually chooses the right side. I think in the next round that I did, it picks like the bottom, the south street, but it usually picks up the right side, and it just barricades that area. So any cars going that way or coming from that direction get blocked off, and you build up your streak based off them. Unless you want to destroy them for the easy points, but they're going to be constantly there. The next streak. Oh, before I keep going on the streaks, because I don't want to do this in multiple takes, because I hate doing multiple takes, because it just seems to last forever, and I don't want to spend an hour on this commentary. Anyways, okay, so one more thing before I get back into the streaks. So you can create destruction however you want, but the game will end if 5 cars can get to the other side, of the street before you do any damage to them. So let's say this car's coming from the right side and you're too far away from it and your crash breaker hasn't kicked in yet where you can use it again. If he crosses the street, that counts as an X. If 5 cars do that, game over. And whatever total you have is whatever your total is. But it's not so much as like they'll go like across the street, because if they're able to, they will hang a left, they'll hang a right to avoid you and cause you the X, which happened to me a few times. You'll see more throughout the gameplay. But okay, back onto the streak. So after the first streak, which is a police barricade, the second streak I believe is the magnet. I believe that's a magnet. And what the magnet does is it's set on a timer, I think 30 seconds, and pretty much any car that comes near you gets drawn to you, which is cool because you can take advantage of that, especially if you're closer to a building, because you can destroy the gas station and whatever office buildings are next to it. So you can send them flying off into it and cause damage. So that's the easiest way to earn points and destroy cars. So just build and let them stack into you. I think it lasts around 30 seconds. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on it. But okay, next streak. The next streak is, for me, it's hard, but it's a simple streak, and pretty much what it is it's called the ambulance. So the ambulance is going to try to cross the street. So if the ambulance can cross the street, it takes away one of your strikes, one of the X's, and gives it back to you. So pretty much a bonus life.
Nice.
Which is cool. And apparently you can do multiple times. I've only been able to do it twice in one round, and both times I've accidentally crashed into it. Well, not accidentally. I kind of did it on purpose just because I wanted to take it out. Regardless. Okay, so after the ambulance, if you do it, if you're quick enough, your next feature, your next streak will actually be the special feature, and each map has a different special feature, and you have to pretty much finish off all the cars before you can whatever's on the map. So on this particular map, it is 75 cars, I believe. So once you take out all 75, you bring in the special feature, which you probably already seen it by now, and it is a tornado. Now, the less X's you have, the better chance you have of making more money, because the more you're going to destroy. I always end up getting the tornado when I've had 2 X's, so it's always 60% complete damage. But once pretty much your car gets blown up after being blown up after being blown up, and the second you call in the tornado, your car just drives away, and the tornado just does the damage for you, and the match is over. Now the one, I don't want to call it a gripe, but it would have made the demo a lot better, is if they offered more than one map, because you can buy the game. I think it's $10 on the PSN, and I think it's also on Xbox Live, but they let you just do that one map as many times as you want, but that's about it. You can't play any other maps. You unlock two more stages in the first level, and then you unlock the next level, but you can't play them without buying the game. That's the only gripe I have about the demo. And you need, I think it's 10 stars to unlock the next car, but you can only get a max of 5 stars. So the demo's fun. It's worth giving it a try, and it's a good, like I said, it's fun. It's fun to the point where like you just want to play just to see how far you can get. It's not so much about like in COD where you sometimes stress about your KDR or whatever. No, this is just pure fun, and and they added in the EA server for they have the Need for Speed. I think the EA is it, yeah, because it has an EA login, so it does that. But it seems like my time has run short, and I am done. Later, guys.
Top of the leaderboard.